Crude oil, we start with daily chart. We want to analyze the chart for next week. As you can see, based on daily chart, the price drop. Now we're looking at this correction. We want to see whether we can look for continuation. Okay, based on daily chart, I have nothing. So in this case, we move to forward chart. As you can see, based on forward chart, this is what we're looking for. We're looking for this consolidation. And mostly for the next week, I will be more interested for the down move. I'm looking for the sell if I get any trade set up. Okay. And if we move to 1 hour chart, all right. First of all, if we put our line here, we want to see whether it broke the top or not. As you can see, the price broke the previous top. And if we move to the indicators, we see what we have based on the indicators. If we put this one in relative to this, MACD shows the divergence, as you can see. And how about another one? Yes, we have. Okay. As I mentioned, based on forward chart, I will be more interested in the sell. I'm looking for the sell similar to what we have here. With the sharp move correction, I will take the sell similar to what we have here, or even based on lower time frame, we could see the sell setup. Even if we move to 15 minutes, similar. There was no proper sell setup. The best things is we look for 1 hour chart. We look at any sell setup similar to what we have here. Okay. In this case, if you move to 1 hour chart, as I mentioned, for the next week, we're looking for the sell. What we want, sharp move, price drop, any flag or correction, we take the sell. Okay. And if we get the sell, the target we're looking to, we want the price to retest this low, which is almost 57.5. But one thing I need to highlight here, it doesn't mean the price cannot continue from here. If again, if we're looking for the sell and if we get the sell, the stop loss will be above the top, which is 61.2, and we're looking for continuation. Any flag or correction, we take it the sell and we want the price to retest this low. But again, it doesn't mean the price cannot continue from here. Even there is a possibility this one turn to a correction for one move up before we get the down move. Okay, that's why we need to look for the sell setup. If we see the prices start to correct similar to what I draw here, maybe we can look for buy. At that time, if I see this one, I will give update. But one thing I need to highlight here that May next week we get the news, and because of the news, mostly if we get the price move up, okay, because it should be bad news. All right, usually when we have this kind of the news, the price can shoot up. This is the things we need to be quite careful if you want to look for sell. First of all, we should have the trade setup, at least as I mentioned, sharp move flag, and we should have a stop loss. All right, even if there is any we see suddenly the price move up very sharply. I mean, mostly can be because of the news. The only things I want to mention this, if anyone is trading the oil, crude oil, they should be quite careful. By the way, for the next week, we're looking for a sell. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.